Hey YouTube, I want to make a quick video about my two new knives. I got the Bugout and the mini Bugout. So I kind of just recently got into knife, I want to say collecting, I just like to have them. And after kind of searching everywhere, trying to figure out which one I want the most, I kind of landed on the Bugouts. They're very popular, and I think for good reason. Is they're just so damn light, and the axis lock is just super cool. And I mean, I guess it depends what your use case is. So, I live in the urban suburbs and work in the office, so I really don't need a knife that can kill a bear. I need something that's kind of light and reliable and just kind of, as they say, disappears in your pocket. I have the blue Bugout as well. I've actually just sent that one in to Benchmade for sharpening. Speaking of which, I mean, these are pricey, but man, I think it's a great company. Their warranty is top notch. Anytime I call them, they're very helpful, get you what you need. So I really don't mind paying a little more for that. To get a comparable kind of what I call cheap knife, you'll probably still pay like 40-50 bucks to get something with like S30V steel, and this one actually I got for 120 brand new. So a little bit more, and you get, I think, a lifetime warranty. I think is worth it. Now, first quick thing you might notice here is I actually did a couple swaps here. So I actually swapped the thumb, I forgot how you call the thing, and then also the spacers as well. So I flipped them around because I kind of, even though I got this one because it's all black, and I wanted something that kind of, again, disappears in an office setting, so that way it doesn't look obvious I'm carrying a knife, but I kind of like the orange accents it gives. So that's kind of why I did that. And then this one, I actually think the black just looks better, so worked out. A little small project. Now I couldn't decide which one to get, so I had the blue Bugout already, loved it. I knew when I saw this one come out I wanted it because I like that it's all blacked out, and supposedly these scale, even though everyone rags on the scales, these are definitely stronger. But again, I've never had a problem with another one. So I wanted the black one for sure, but then this one came out, so I was a little kind of torn. I'm like, this one's probably even more pocket friendly. So in the end, I just got both. Now, having to have them now, I probably would not buy this one again. Now, it's a little too small. Like trying to, I mean, yeah, you can open it like this, or like that, but trying to make use of the access lock, I mean, you kind of have to like this one, I just pull out. I don't have to really think about it. I don't really have to position my hands. It just, you just grab it, pull it, grab it, pick it up, grab it. This one is a little, it's like there's not enough handle. Like I feel like I kind of have to almost like, it kind of catches you on the palm right here. So when I go to open it, if I don't position my hands correctly, like the tip doesn't cut me or anything, but just kind of, so you kind of have to like just position it a little better. So I don't know, not see right there it kind of caught me as I was trying to open it. So overall, I probably would not buy this again. I mean, I see its benefit, I guess, if you have if you're trying to comply with the law. This is obviously a smaller blade, so more friendly in more localities, so I see that purpose. But outside of that, I just don't see why you would get that over this. I mean, the weight difference, I mean, I don't know. If I close my eyes, I couldn't tell you which one's lighter or heavier, so it's really no weight difference at all. But this one just feels so much better in the hand, and even from a size comparison, I mean, yeah, you do. I mean, it is a little thinner, or I'm sorry, a little shorter, but again, it's about a fingertip. Again, I mean, I don't know if that does anything for you, but quite frankly, I consider these to be the same size. So in hindsight, I probably wouldn't recommend this unless you really need the, you know, the shorter blade to be within compliance of the law. Then yeah, makes sense. But if you don't have that restriction, that really is, and these aren't cheap either. These are basically, I think this one I paid $95 for. This is $120. So I mean, it's like not like you're saving money. I'd go with this one. I just don't see any purpose for that one, unless you're small hands. I guess maybe if you have smaller hands, or you know, for a girl. I mean, I don't think my hands were that big. I wear a size large glove, so I kind of think I have maybe, I don't know, large hands, I guess. I mean, not like, I mean, I've seen bigger, but I can't imagine if you did have bigger hands trying to work this. See, it kind of work right there. It's, if you can kind of see, it's getting caught right here, which it kind of prevents it from opening. So yeah, not a fan of this one. I'll keep it just because I like the Bugout, so it's kind of nice just to keep in the collection. But I'll probably carry it when I travel, maybe, just, you know, when in doubt. If I don't know, if I'm traveling somewhere I don't know what the laws are, I'll probably go with this one, just because that way I can be covered. But I am probably going to have to dye these handles. I mean, this orange, I didn't think would bother me at first, but it bothers me. I mean, it doesn't bother me looking at it, but it just sticks out of your pants pocket, man. That's my biggest thing. At first, I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. I went out to dinner the other Saturday, and I was going to carry this one because I figured smaller and, you know, not going to be out long. But when I put this in my pocket, man, this, you know, this tip, it just screams, you know, it just pops against like blue jeans or anything. So I'm probably going to end up dyeing this like probably like dark blue or some kind of dark color, dark blue, purple, maybe green. I don't know yet. Maybe green because I already have a blue Bugout. But this one I love. I like it better than my blue one because, again, total stealth in your pocket. This just, I mean, you see this, I mean, it could pass for a whole lot of things in this color. And they definitely did make the scales stronger. I mean, this is as hard as I can. I could just touch it, where the blue one, if I could, with one hand, I could probably do it. So yeah, these Bugouts are great. Highly recommend them. You know, size comparison, if you just want to see the size, this is your, you know, obviously everyone knows this knife, the Paramilitary 2, which is kind of a large knife to carry. This is what I call the Paramilitary, my kind of winter knife, because I don't like to carry this in my pocket too much. It just, I don't know, it doesn't, it's a little big. Or, you know, this bad boy is the 80-15. This one's even bigger. So this one really is just, I kind of got more for the novelty aspect, but you can kind of see where how they kind of match up in size. That helps. So yeah, these Bugouts, the footprint actually is, I mean, yeah, it's smaller, but it's the weight. I mean, this thing just feels substantial. I mean, yeah, but these are great knives too. I'll probably do a quick review on both these. Actually, honestly, I got them just more for the, I don't know if we call it a novelty, just to have them. I mean, these are, but I can do a separate video on that one. But as far as the Bugout goes, it is, I mean, I've again, I'm not a knife expert by any means. I'm kind of just your everyday Joe who just likes a knife. But I've actually bought and sold maybe about 10 of these by now. Not Bugout, just different knives to try them. And this one is just, I mean, it's just the best. I mean, I can't think of anything that this has not, you know, done it for me. And the Axis lock is just, I mean, you can get this almost as an office toy. I almost be careful when I do go, I mean, right now I'm working at home, but when I do go into the office, I have to be careful that I whip this out and start playing with it because it's so addictive. But yeah, that's it. It's a quick video on the two new Bugouts I added to my collection. I highly recommend you pick one of these up. Quick disclaimer is, I learned this the hard way, is avoid eBay. So my inclination initially was to go buy a used one because they have, you know, such a good warranty that, you know, why not buy used since it's a lifetime warranty. But eBay is just littered with fakes. I was like, at first I realized that, but then went to do a little research. I caution you against buying off eBay. If you do buy on eBay, like the old saying goes, buy the seller, not the knife. If someone's selling 5 Bugouts and typically they have other items for sale, or they normally sell socks, but all of a sudden they have 5 Bugouts to sell, they're probably fake. So I'd stay clear of eBay. You're just gonna waste your money. A good way to tell though, I kind of spent some time trying to figure out how to tell a real from a fake. I don't have the box handy right now, but from what I figured out, on the dark blades, this probably won't work, but on the satin blades, the way you can see if the camera catches it, but if you can tell, let me try to get a little more light in here. We should get the right angle, but this almost has like a very fine lines. Almost looks like a, yeah, you can almost feel that, like a file. If you can hear that. Where a fake that I bought, ended up returning it. This was very, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Very amateur. It didn't have this kind of like, these kind of channels or lines, if you can catch it on here. It was just more like this whole thing was just grinded down. Like basically, if you look at the kind of the grind of the edge on the fake, that kind of carried up through here. And on the real one, it's like, I don't know, again, I don't know the proper knife terminology, but it's almost like a computer cut this. It's very like clean and just very like meticulous, and it almost has that like a file sound if you run your nail across it. So that was the first dead giveaway from a fake over real, is just examine the blade closely. The second one is the packaging. So on the 2 fakes that I saw, the packaging just has the foam bottom, even though it looks like the Benchmade foam. But the authentic Benchmades kind of have like a surrounding foam. Gosh, I wish I had the box here so I can show you guys. I'm sorry, I don't have the box handy. But look. I mean, you can easily Google it and you'll see that the authentic one is almost like a block of foam that's been, the center has been cut out, and the fake ones just have like a bed of foam. Those are probably the 2 easiest tells I was able to figure out. The other one, actually, there's a guy on YouTube made a video about it, which made a good point. Is, although these are both the new ones, if you look at the inside of the scales on a real Bugout, you can kind of see how they're molded. It's kind of see these little circles. On the fake one, actually, the molds are different on the inside. So that's another way to kind of look at it. So basically, the dies that Benchmade uses to make these scales, well, on the outside, they're able to replicate it. The inside, they were not able to. So the inside of the scales looks a little bit different on the fake ones. So those are kind of, hopefully that helps you avoid getting ripped off. But honestly, yeah, it seems like every single knife on there is a fake at this point. I mean, there's some real ones where you see like actual knife collectors selling. So you look at their items, or selling other ones to go with it, and that kind of makes sense. But if you see random people just selling like 10 of these for cheap, stay clear. GP Knives, that's where I got these from. Real good price, 120 bucks, 95, you know, good deal. But yeah, any other questions, let me know. But pick one of these bad boys up, you won't regret it. It's a knife that will last you a lifetime warranty. They'll sharpen it for you, and that's a knife that you can hang on for a real long time, pass it down to family or kids as well. Thanks for watching.